from a country of 1.3 billion, Indian Olympic luger Shiva Peshavan slides alone. India's Shiva Keshavan almost certainly won't medal in men's luge at the PyeongChang Olympics. Again. He finished in 36th place in Saturday's first run at the Alpensia Sliding Center, his time of 50.578 seconds, nearly 3 full seconds behind the leader, Austria's David Gleirscher. In other words, an eternity, which is pretty much how long Keshavan, 36, has been going at it, to little reward and even less recognition in his native country, which isn't exactly known for its winter sports prowess and has struggled to fund its greatest ever luger. How to watch luge at the 2018 Winter Olympics in PyeongChang. Like a whole lot of other Winter Olympians from unconventional locales, it all began with Cool Runnings, the 1997 comedy about the Jamaican bobsled team at the 1988 Calgary Games. After the movie came out, the Indian Express reports, the International Luge Federation sent its top stars to far-flung places in an attempt to get more people interested in the sport. Gunther Lemmerer of Austria, the fifth-place doubles finisher in Sarajevo in 1984, was sent to Greece, Bermuda, Somalia and India, where at a scouting camp he discovered the 15-year-old son of an Italian mother and an Indian father who was adept at rolling down a temporary course on a sled with wheels. 1 year later, Keshavan was hurdling down an ice track at the Nagano Olympics on a hand-me-down sled, at 16 the youngest competitor in the field and the lone competitor from his country. During the opening ceremony, I was walking between two massive 200-odd member teams, Great Britain and Italy, and here I was, the only person from my country. I felt like a complete misfit. That's when some members from the Jamaican team came up to me and said, "Hey man, we've got to stick it out together." He told DSP in India. That's sport, I guess, it unites us in so many different ways. He's kept coming back every 4 years since then. PyeongChang will be his 6th and final Olympics, though it hasn't been easy. For many years, I would borrow or rent a sled for the race or training. I would train on my own, because I didn't have a coach. I would save up on car rentals and flights, asking for lifts from one place to another. Other teams would fly, and send their equipment on a bus. I would hitch a ride on the bus to reach the venue, Keshavan told the Express. I've had to sleep in parked cars, to not go to a hotel. When you're in that position, you do what you can. In 2002, Keshavan's flight to Montreal ahead of the Salt Lake City Games arrived late, so he had to hitchhike to the U.S. border to catch a bus. A border agent paid his $10 crossing fee because he had no money. Without any help from the Indian Olympic Federation officials 4 years ago, to them, Winter Olympics weren't the Olympics, Keshavan told the Express. He crowdsourced his run to Sochi, putting the names of all his donors on his uniforms. He also made a ludicrous recovery from a crash during a training run, somehow flipping back onto his sled after falling off it at 70 miles per hour during a training run. Keshavan finished in 37th place in Sochi, not too far from his placement in Vancouver, 29th, Turin, 25th, Salt Lake City, 33rd, and Nagano, 28th. Nevertheless, he's satisfied with what he's accomplished, as he should be. It has been a memorable journey. I did it and loved every moment of it. And everything has come full circle, from Nagano to PyeongChang, he told the Express. Not only am I back in Asia, but I am feeling relaxed, like I was for the first run. I can allow myself to be a little carefree. Read more Winter Olympic coverage. In PyeongChang, the opening ceremonies offer a hollow promise that still feels good. Routes from Africa to PyeongChang Olympics. More than you'd expect, none direct. Barry Sverluga, Lindsey Vonn, in a class of her own, is skiing for more than herself in PyeongChang. Are you afraid? In the Olympics against all odds, U.S. skier